Good morning from Universal. We're back again to check up and see what's new around the resort. Check in on Mardi Gras. See how is Velocicoaster's operations after a couple-day closure. And apparently it's not running very well. And then, of course, head over to Studios, check up on Dreamworks Land, and Circus Mcgurkis Cafe has recently reopened as of yesterday. So we'll definitely try that out. But the first update is actually the Universal Legacy store behind me. The sign is gone. So, first a little update on City Walk. Let's head to Islands for early entry and to check up on Velocicoaster and see how it's doing. Let's go. Have a great day. And that took all of the entirely too long. Half an hour getting to the park once they open the gates. And they open the gates 15 minutes early. So now, running to get back to Velocicoaster and hope that the line isn't too long. Because if the ride is having bad dispatches, then the line's already going to be long. So, hoping to get back there before it does get too long. But yeah, half an hour to get through the park entry gates today. Which is way too long. Good, everyone's going to Hagrid's. And the ride has people on it. Seems to be running okay. Like half the train is empty because there's just no one over here. So it looks good. Hopefully, yeah, I'll let you guys know how they're doing operations wise when I get off the ride. And the ride is running spectacularly as the train goes flying around me. Very good, as always. Best coaster on the planet, easily, especially in the front row. As for operations-wise, not doing too bad. 3 trains, and they're moving them like crazy. So whatever issue they were having seems to have been resolved. I talked to the crew and they were not allowed to disclose any information regarding the closure a couple days ago. Obvious reasons. They just can't. But they did tell me that they just got back up on 3 trains this morning, apparently. Or last night or something. Like, they just came back to 3 trains within the past day or so, and then they hope to get the 4th one out soon, maybe? Well, they're hoping to get it back. It's got to be inspected and stuff, a bunch of technical stuff. But let's head over to Studios now, because I'm sure Hagrid's is off the charts, and I'm not really in the mood to ride Journey right now. So head over to Studios, maybe do Villain Con and Mummy. Check out the tribute store, check out some construction. Sounds like a good plan to me, so let's go. And Circus Mcgurkis Cafe has just recently reopened. It opens at 11 today. It had been closed for a few month refurb, but it finally reopened yesterday with a new menu, hopefully better than the old one. I personally never tried the old Circus Mcgurkis, but I heard the reviews and it was not good, and it is mobile order only. You can do either pick up at the window and take it away, or sit down inside and they'll bring it to you. Then, big construction wall here around the Cat in the Hat sign. And the sign, still there, still up. The ride opens at 9. The ride's not closed, just this small little area is closed for refurb. So. And then we still have not seen the return of the full arch over Seuss Landing or the sign at Green Eggs and Ham. But, yeah. So now, let's go over to Studios. So just went ahead and took a round on Villain Con Minion Blast. Didn't do too bad, 545,000, made top 10 this morning. Now, let's go see what Mummy looks like. We go for a ride on that, and then after that, maybe go check out the tribute store. I'm kind of waiting, so for some reason, a lot of people say, you know, budget cuts. The back half of the park with Men in Black, Simpsons, E.T. is not open early in the morning. So it doesn't open until 10, which is also where Dreamworks Land is. So have to wait for that area to open to go back and check out there. So might as well go ride Mummy, check out the tribute store, and have some fun. And then here's one of the Mardi Gras food booths that just sells beignets and a espresso martini and a mini king cake. We'll be eating at Cafe Stupendous today. I might be back another time to try it. Fried green tomato po' boy, chicken sausage, chicken and andouille jambalaya, shrimp and crawfish etouffee, shrimp gumbo. So New York here is kind of like the basic Mardi Gras area. Like, it's got some of the traditional Mardi Gras food. Now, let's go take a ride on Mummy, because this ride is a lot of fun.
Even the Magi can save you now. There is no escape.
Your end shall be my beginning. Behold your fate.
Destiny.
Your soul.
So Mummy was running amazing as always. Did single rider, walked right into the back row. Great pop of airtime on the initial launch, incline launch. Nice pop of floater. Ride's running great. Now, why don't we go do Transformers? I haven't done that one in like forever. Then, tribute store time. Okay, now that I got whiplash and back pain and got beat the crap, yeah, why do I do Transformers is basically my question. Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, yay, let's go do Transformers. Maybe it's smoother this time, and then I get on it and I get, you know, whiplash and get off and remember why I never ride it. But now it's time for the tribute store. So it's supposed to be, I guess, like a river boat or something. I don't know. I haven't been in it yet. But tribute store and river cruise. It's reversed, so normally you exit out this way, but they reversed it this time. Very Halloween Horror Nights-esque. Our pass holder t-shirt. Not free magnet, which speaking of, I need to pick up a free magnet. Pins, mugs, different Mardi Gras masks. Women's t-shirt, Mardi Queen, poster. Same design that's on the poster. Pin, patch, mug, water bottle holder, water bottle, hot sauce. Here's the poster. I really like how they use this space. Like, they did a good job. Apparently there's effects that will go, come on. Effects that will go off. Oh, look back there, there's like fog, it's almost see-through. Oh, there's glass. Oh, there's a guy in there. That's cool, Pepper's Ghost. This looks like Monsters Unmasked. Let's see if it'll come off for you.
That's so cute. Oh my god.
This is like Halloween Horror Nights level quality of set and production design, and I see stuff behind there, but I don't know how to set it off. Yeah, hats, crap, specialty beads, banana beads. I like this. It's not traditional Mardi Gras, but it's fun. Life of the Mardi Gras. And then, oh, it gets hot, like you're outside. You got projection mapping on the floor of the croc. Alligator, I guess, because you're in the bayou. I'm still waiting on that effect to go off, but oh well. A bunch of generic, like, gator merch. This room's kind of like the generic Mardi Gras voodoo doll stuff. I really do like the floor. And this is like, that's like the mascot this year. This guy's really cute. I like him. Kind of want to buy him, but I don't need him. More stuffies. Oh, that's cool. Always be sure to look up.
Sometimes things do sell out after a while, but...
Always look up. Come on. It's probably just random stuff, but you never know. Save that for later.
Yeah, the entrance is like
Poseidon's Trident from Poseidon's Fury. That is awesome. They reuse the Trident from Poseidon's Fury in the tribute store. They did a really good job this year. I'm waiting for people to get out of the way. They did amazing on the tribute store this year. Like, this is definitely the best they've ever had. I mean, it's not even close. Like, this is amazing. There's actual water falling from the ceiling. There is literally water falling from the ceiling in here. This is amazing. Yeah, no, this is hands down the best tribute store they've ever done. So, yeah, that is easily the best, hands down, tribute store that Universal has come out with since they started doing them. Like, my favorite used to be the Jurassic Park one, like that, the one that they did this past summer that was up for, like, ever. Was absolutely amazing. The photo ops were great. Amazing effects to make it look like it was raining. And they took that and turned it up to an 11 with this store. Like, that is Halloween Horror Nights production quality. Just take out the scare actors. It's what I love about Horror Nights. The amazing large-scale sets and effects. A little bit on the creepy side. But it really showcases production quality. Like, they didn't have to projection map the floor to look like a swamp with a gator swimming through, but they did. They didn't have to create a giant turning wheel with black light reflective stuff on it. They didn't have to literally spill water from the ceiling to create a raining effect. They didn't have to do the false wall. That's a big thing in Horror Nights, are those false walls and windows. And they didn't have to do that for this tribute store, but they did, and I love it, and I hope they keep doing it. Because, like, honestly, the tribute stores have become as much of an attraction here at Universal as most of the rides. Because it's just so fun to go in and look around and explore and see what is happening. Like, what is new, what's different. Because it's changing seasonally. So I would say overall, love the tribute store this year for Mardi Gras. And I think that Trident might be a little bit of a nod to what is coming next. And if I had to put money on it, I would say that we're getting a Poseidon's Fury tribute store for the summer. Because it will have been a year, I think in May, since the attraction closed. And it was like, you know, it wasn't very popular anymore, but it was one of the original attractions to Islands of Adventure. So, so I imagine that'll be the summer tribute store. And the fact that they already have the Trident sitting inside of the Mardi Gras one kind of helps tell me that that's probably what it's going to be. And because it's not 10 o'clock yet, the rest of the park isn't open, so might as well head back and do Gringotts. The Ghirardelli facade is still under scrim. I showed that up in a previous video. But yeah, let's go do Gringotts. And he's about to go off to say good morning. that's being posted at 35, waited 8 minutes in single rider, and we're off. Now the rest of the park's open, so might as well hit MIB while I'm back here. And then we can go up and check on Dreamworks Land and see if we can find some more of the Mardi Gras booths. So, it's MIB time. Let's see if I can score good points today, or if I'm going to be absolute trash. It's probably the latter. Probably. But hopefully not. We'll see. Oh, also E.T. You can go ride E.T. But that'll be after Dreamworks Land. Well, obviously, like, you know, we can't go in Dreamworks Land, but construction update. So, let's go, not do good on MIB. Never mind, MIB's down. I got up there and I saw the chains up and I'm like, oh, great. What now? Ride's down. Okay. Oh, well. Let's go, check up on construction and do ET, and maybe by then Men in Black will have decided it wants to wake up. Oh. Other construction, too. Forgot that this was here. 1 second. So, I have no idea if I'm even going to include any of that footage, because I have no idea if there was even anything to see besides bushes. But, tried to get a shot of the old sprung tents. Because last time we were here, they had a massive crane out where the sprung tents are behind Simpsons Land for Halloween Horror Nights. Because there have been rumors and permits indicating that the sprung tents behind Springfield for Halloween Horror Nights would be coming down, and a more permanent location would be installed elsewhere in the park. And then we saw a massive crane the last time I was here doing something back there, but the shrubbery was really dead at that time. Looks like they reused the Yeti tent from Halloween Horror Nights here. I mean, it looks like the Yeti food booth. I guess it's Canada. I guess Yeti was in Canada. And the poutine looks exactly like the Halloween Horror Nights poutine, too. Ooh. Ooh. Barbecue pork cider. That looks good. I am a big fan of, you know, burgers and pulled pork and barbecue and what the heck is this? So there's an interesting food item. Oh! Okay. Kung Fu Panda 4. Advertisement for it out here. That building there is new. The green building. Whoa! Look at Shrek's swamp. Look at that. Good grief. Tons of paintwork done. They added foliage. You can see the top deck of the play structure over there. That's the wooden, like, catwalk looking thing. You can see Shrek's outhouse. The troller coaster is back there. You can see spider webbing up. I might have to... What times are animal actors? When's the first animal actors showing? I need to get up on the top deck up there and see. There's a lot more that's been done than I thought. Like a lot more. How's the show time? 10:45. So I got some time. So let's go ride E.T. and then maybe go watch Animal Actors, and then at the end of the show we can go up and see what it looks like up top at Dreamworks Land. So let's go do E.T. Okay, never mind on Animal Actors. E.T. took like fucking 40 minutes. It's supposed to a 10-minute wait, and it took almost 40 to get through that line. So, never mind trying to do animal actors to check out DreamWorks construction. I think MIB's reopened, so might do that and then take the train back over to Islands for lunch. So let's go try and do MIB again. So in Islands now, did not end up doing Men in Black because the lockers did not want to work at all. Like, I scanned my ticket to open the locker and it opened, and it was covered in like high C fruit punch. I'm like, well, I'm not putting mystuff in a locker that's covered in high C fruit punch. So I opened the locker again, closed it, and then was going to just open another locker, and it wouldn't let me. It's like, your rental is at this locker. I'm like, but I don't... Yeah. So I just gave up on that. MIB, I might try and go back and ride it later. But let's go get some lunch. The train took not too bad. There was no wait on studios. The thing that just takes the longest with that, and what I really don't like about it, is just how long it takes to load. It just takes forever to load that train. Load it and unload it. But anyway, let's go see how Circus Mcgurkis is. First up is the Sneelocks Pink Lemonade. This is a Minute Maid strawberry lemonade topped with cold foam and red stars, and then it came with a swirly straw. Overall, I gave this a 2.5 out of 5, as it was just a basic strawberry lemonade. The cup was cute, and the straw was really cool, and it had a nice presentation, but overall it was just okay. Next up is the Magician Meatball Cone. This is homemade meatballs with marinara cavatappi and served in a garlic bread cone. Overall, this was another dish that was just pretty mediocre. I'd give it a 3 out of 5. It was really just pasta and meatballs with a basically garlic breadstick. So overall, I would say Circus Mcgurkis Cafe is just okay and a good option if everything else is busy, but there are so many better options throughout the park. Okay, so that was Circus Mcgurkis, and it was just okay. Had a little bit of trouble with mobile ordering. Just like it wouldn't respond to my table number, but that's fine. It's much better than it used to be. They fixed it right up. The food overall was it was basic. Like, I'm glad that it's reopened, and I'm glad that the food isn't absolute trash. Because from what I heard, the food there used to not be very good. But they definitely have fixed that, and it's not bad now. It's just, that was just macaroni and meatballs with, bread. And the drink was just a pink lemonade. There was nothing special about it other than that it was in a cute cup with a fancy straw. So, now running up to go get our pass holder magnet for Mardi Gras. Then might do a couple of rides, and then we'll see what happens from there. Let's go get our magnet.
Joe, how's it look back there?
Hold on, I need more light.
Oh, great. I hate these flying lights. Vortexes! Take cover! Joe!
So decided to stop off and do Kong because the ride reopened as I was walking by. Waited absolutely no time with single rider, and that ride's fun as always. Much better than Fast and Furious Supercharged. And I think the main, everyone always says with Fast and Furious, one of their biggest issues with the ride is that you can tell, like, that you don't move from the giant screen tunnel. And the thing is, with, like, Kong, you feel like you're moving and going somewhere, even though you're not. But with Kong, you're moving from side to side, you're being, dropped off a cliff, you're swinging on vines. Whereas with Fast and Furious, you're just driving straight, in a straight line in a car. So it's more noticeable that you have stopped forward motion and are just bumping along in one single room on Fast and Furious. Whereas with Kong, like, it stops and then it fake begins to move forward, and that's a little cheesy. But then you stop again, and then you're getting pushed around by dinosaurs, and you're getting thrown off a cliff, and swinging on vines. So, Kong lends itself more to that ride system than Fast and the Furious ever does or will. So that's one of the main reasons why I personally think Kong is better. But let's go pick up our magnet, and then maybe see about Spider-Man. See if they have single rider open over there. And here is the UOAP magnet for, I guess, February. Happy to actually have gotten it this time, because the last time they had a magnet, I didn't get one. So it was too late. And then as you can see over here, Popeyes and Bluto's, the entire area, including the Me Ship the Olive play structure, is currently closed for a refurbishment. So I believe it's on the app when it, is going to reopen, but Velocicoaster. Yeah, the entire area around Popeyes and Bluto's bilge wrap barges is currently down. And it's just a yearly maintenance. They do it every single year around this time, so it's not out of the usual to see that area closed in mid-February. We'll probably, like I said, it should reopen end of February, probably. Just in time for spring break crowds to come back. So, let's head up and see about doing Spider-Man. Yeah, and Spider-Man's an hour with no single rider, so that's a pass. Let's head back and try and do single rider on Forbidden Journey then. Because that, I'm 99% sure single rider's open. Currently, Spider-Man, the front entrance is undergoing a renovation. So they have pushed everything to the extended queue, like everything. You enter through that back extended queue area. So they're just not set up to have single riders going through. So yeah, I get it. It's fine. Might ride it later, might not. Who knows? We'll see. But now, time for Forbidden Journey. So, went and rode Forbidden Journey and took a nap on the ride, and that was fun. I just fell asleep, and I'm like, everybody was like, welcome back, don't forget to retrieve your stowed belongings. I'm like, oh well, took a nap on Forbidden Journey, whatever. Probably gonna go do Cat in the Hat now, and then park hop back over to Studios for a while. So let's go do the Cat in the Hat. So just got off Cat in the Hat, and it's sad that the animatronics on that ride work better than the animatronics on the E.T. ride. Like, I know E.T.'s a little bit older than that ride, but and the animatronics don't work great on Cat in the Hat, but they at least look halfway decent, whereas on E.T. they're all just falling apart and don't work, and bending in half, and yeah, it's sad. But let's go back over to Studios and try and get on some things over there, and maybe next Animal Actors show isn't until 3:15, so can't do that, but go over and see if we can maybe finally get on MIB. So, got into studios and now going to do VillainCon. Says it's a 20-minute wait. We'll see. Doesn't look too bad. So, hopefully, it's not. But if it is 20 minutes, that's not bad. So, just did VillainCon again. And did better than the first time today. 678,000 something, I think. I got this time, so not bad. Not my best, not even close. But, I don't know, it's not a bad attraction, especially when everything works. It's not as fun in the afternoon as it is in the morning. In the morning is the best time to ride it, because you're not as cramped. Like, in the afternoon, you are cramped on that moving walkway. Like, I think that's part of the reason why I didn't do too hot, was because I couldn't move. I had someone basically the same height as where my arms would be in front of me. So I couldn't really, like, maneuver the gun around them. But, anyway, let's go do Men in Black. Go from one shooter to another. So this is the Savory Gouda and Onion Waffle from Belgium, which is the booth when you first walk in right next to the wait time sign. It was $8.99 without my pass holder discount, and with it was $8.14. Hopefully looks can be deceiving, because let me tell you, this does not look great. It is a Liège waffle with Black Forest ham, Gouda cheese, and caramelized onions, and looks like some kind of gravy on it or something. I don't know. It doesn't look great, but hopefully it tastes good. This is one of the Mardi Gras offerings, by the way, so it is here for a limited time until sometime in March, whenever Mardi Gras ends. So, let's try this. Because this looks not great, but who knows. By the way, there are no pictures online of what this looks like. So, oh my god, this is like impossible to eat. I was right. It is better to eat than it is to look at. It's actually pretty good. You mainly just taste the waffle, like, it's a nice sweet little waffle. The onions add a little bit of, like, savoriness to make it not as sweet. Overall, it's pretty okay, and the portion size is really good. Like, it's a little expensive, but it's a pretty big portion, especially for a food festival. So overall, I'd say I'd probably give it 4 out of 5. It's pretty good. Now I'm going to finish this up, and then we're going to try and ride MIB. So, just got 5 rides there on MIB, and, yeah. That ride all depends on what gun you get. You get a good gun, you get a good score. You get a bad gun, you get a bad score. Like, the first time I rode it, I got a brand new car and a really good gun and got 475,000, which is the best I've ever done on that ride. But then, after that, I got 200,000, then I had a gun that didn't work at all. Like, people say it doesn't work. No, like, this did not work at all. Like, I'm shooting and it's not hitting anything. I'm shooting right at I'm shooting at the palm of my hand and there's no red laser light. So, yeah. Twice the bonus didn't work. That ride needs some serious help. But it's okay. I did get a new high score, so I'll take it, and I got 5 rides in on it. Although one of these days, I want to just come and spend the whole day at MIB and just ride the thing all day. And see, like, how are my scores at the end of playing it the entire day. Like, that's it. Come in, ride MIB from open, stop, have lunch, and then go back and ride MID some more until the park closes. That's my current plan. Just spend a day doing that one of these days. But let's go and take a ride on, or not ride. Let's go watch Animal Actors, and then we can get a look at Dreamworks Land. Look at that. Would you look at that? They are so far along on this land, it's crazy. You know, like, a lot of the concrete pathing's already been installed. A lot of the details on Shrek's house have been installed. See back over here, there's some of the platforms for the new Shrek play area have been installed. It's crazy how fast it's going up. So, yeah, there's another look at Dreamworks Land. They're moving really fast. It's kind of crazy how fast construction's going. So we got a few minutes before, after Fast Pass begins, and I can start using that to ride. So, trying to decide where to go. I don't know. So, just got off of another ride of MIB. 6th ride for the day, and I maxed out. Finally, the ride broke down, and I got stuck in the Fusion exhaust port section. So when the ride breaks down, the spinning is disengaged. So you're able to just... So I was able to lock onto another car's Fusion exhaust port and just fire away and hit it like 80 times or whatever. Just a stupid amount of times to get from like I was doing pretty good too. I had like almost 400,000 coming out of the exhaust port scan area. So I wasn't doing bad, and then the ride broke down, and the gun stayed on, and the scores didn't reset. So that just kind of made my day. Because I've been trying for 5 years to max out that stupid ride. I've tried every technique in the book, and finally maxed out on a breakdown ride. So I'll take it. Anyway, now heading to do the Hogwarts Express to get over to Islands. Okay, yeah, never mind. Like, the line is for Express Pass is like a mile long. That is ridiculous how long it is in there. That is not worth it. I will walk. Thank you very much. So, let's walk over to Islands instead. And it's probably better this way anyway, because what I want to ride is at the front of Islands. So, let's go get out of here, because this is going to be picking up soon with the parade and crap.
Things are just starting to heat up.
Trick or treat, smell my meat, time to
So just got a ride on Hulk, which was running amazing. Super smooth, grayed out a little bit on the valleys in between the first drop and the Cobra Roll and the Cobra Roll and the loop. So that was nice. Then just very smooth for Hulk, nice and whippy, fast, intense as always. And then went and did Dr. Doom and got to get, you know, a little bit of a look at Epic Universe. Grand Helios Hotel coming along really well. Starfall Racers looks about the same. You can't see much, just little glimpses. Then went and did Spider-Man. Fun as always, but they seriously need to turn down the water jets on that ride. Oh my god, you get more wet on that than you do on the back row or anywhere that isn't the front row of River Adventure. It's ridiculous. Anyway, about to head out on the city walk to grab some dinner before heading out. So this is the barbecue brisket melt from Breadbox Sandwiches in City Walk. I'll show you where that is as I leave. But this is a shaved brisket sandwich with barbecue sauce, smoked Gouda cheese, or not Gouda, Fontina, cheddar, mozzarella with crispy onions, and I got it with fries. And including the pass holder discount, it was $13.52. So let's try this out. I've had this before and absolutely love it. 5 out of 5, very good. Nice brisket flavor, a little bit of cheese in there, nice tangy barbecue sauce. It's perfect. It's just an amazing hot sandwich. So I'm going to finish this and then end out the night. Come up the escalators and there's this rotunda area kind of over the Cinemark at AMC. And Breadbox is just to the right, or you can take the stairs over there and come up. It would be like you're coming out for Panda Express or Moe's or Burger King. Breadbox is right here. Highly recommend. Amazing sandwiches. And then over here is Bend the Bow, which is an awesome little bow shop. For those of you that don't know what bows are, they're basically little steamed buns, Chinese steamed buns. And they're very good, but all you have to do to get up here is just, well, there's multiple ways to get up here. You can take the stairs, which run in between Voodoo Donuts. You can come up this back pathway over here. It passes by what's normally the Red Coconut Club, but right now is the Cursed Coconut Club for Mardi Gras, which actually looks very nice. I can't obviously get in because I'm not old enough, but very, very cool. But if you look, this set of escalators right here, if you're coming out of the parks, just come up the main strip, and instead of heading out, just come up the escalators, and your bows are right there, straight down, and then Breadbox is right over there. And they're a much cheaper option than your restaurants, and they're much healthier than the hot dog hall. So, if you're in the park, they are a bit of a pain in the butt to get to because they're all the way, and that's the exit there. So they aren't easy to get to if you're in the parks. But if you're not in the parks, then come up here and try it. If you don't already have dining reservations, whether you're a local and you come to City Walk, whether you're coming out of the parks, like you come to the parks all the time, coming out of the parks, you're like, okay, what do I want for dinner? Or you're a local that comes to City Walk often, but you don't want a restaurant. Or if you're from out of town and you couldn't get a dining reservation for you're staying multiple nights and you couldn't get a dining reservation one night. Don't worry, because they have other options here besides the restaurants and bars. Like, that is just a good family-friendly frankly, very delicious option, and there's never anyone there. Like, no one knows about it, and it's very sad because they are both very good, you know, they're very good restaurants. They're just so far off the beaten path, no one visits them. So, when you're coming to Universal, if you want, you know, something that isn't a restaurant, come and go check them out. Go up, order some bows, or order a sandwich. They got hot sandwiches and cold sandwiches. The bows, there's duck, pulled pork, brisket, beef, chicken. And, you know, like I said, it's a little bit cheaper than your sit-down restaurants. It's a lot cheaper than Big Fire. I'll say that. You know, Big Fire, you can barely find anything under, you know, like $20. There, I mean, I got a sandwich and fries for just over $13 with my discount. Without it, wasn't much more. Can't really see much in the old and what's supposed to be Epic Universe Preview Center, but that's okay. But anyway, it's been a very good day. We got on a ton of rides today. I mean, 6 of those were MIB, but I mean, 21 total. Not bad. Stopped, checked out an amazing new tribute store. Had some pretty good food. But that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. And we'll see you all next time on another adventure. Bye.